Welcome. This is Chris from the Craps Couple, and I'd like to start off by saying a couple of things. Thank you for watching and subscribing and sharing and commenting on the videos that I'm posting and that we're posting. So I would like to encourage all the new watchers to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Today, we're going to do a new strategy that was actually brought up by one of the commenters. His name is Josh. I was doing on the Comeout hop, I'm laying the 4, and it was at high risk. One of the things that I'm going to be doing on this one is taking some of his recommendations, and we're going to start out with a $300 bankroll. But the thing is, why lay the 4 at all? I mean, why put yourself at risk? You're having to play. You lay the 4 and then cover the 4 with a hedge, when really we don't have to go through that much trouble to make the 7 not a problem for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with a $35 don't, and then we got a $300 bankroll, as I said, and we are going to put an $18 6 and an $18 8, and that's going to always be on. Okay, so that will always be on the come out roll. It's going to always be on, just period. The next move we're going to make, and this is important, is a $7 hop bet. $7 on the 61, $7 on the 52, and $7 on the 43. And lastly, we're going to do a $5 yo. So what this means is we've got the $26 at risk of losing if we hit 12 craps, we hit a 4, 5, 9, or 10. So those are the places that you are exposed with this strategy. So we did increase our exposure by one number, but at the same time, we're not putting ourselves at risk with a lay bet. So I'm going to try this out. I think this has promise. The math works out that the 7 is going to make us $15, I believe. So any 7, we're going to do 15 times. So I've been doing 14 times. We're going to go ahead and do this at 15 times because that's what a lot of tables actually do. This particular table is laid out to do it 14, but we're going to do it 15. So a 7 is going to be 105. You got, that means you're going to lose the 14 plus the 5. That's $19. The next thing you're going to lose is you're going to lose 35 here and 36 there. So that's going to be $71. 71 plus the 19 is going to be $90. But you're going to win 105. So that is going to be a $15 winner on a 7. That's the big thing right here. On an 11, if we hit a yo, then that's going to be a $75 winner, and we're going to lose 35 here and the 21 here. Okay, that's going to be $56. So 56 minus 75 is going to be a $19 winner. It all depends on the table, though. We're going to see how it's going to play out. All right, here we go. First shooter, dice route. 8 easy. So on an 8, this is what's going to happen. You're going to lose the $26 here, but we're going to win 21. So I'm going to take a nickel. I'm going to put it up. That's going to make this 21. I'm going to move this point over. We got to get in the black, so we're not going to increase our bets at all. But the point is going to be 8. So let's roll it out. Dice route. Yo 11. That doesn't do anything. No win, no loss. 5 fever. No win, no loss. So getting some numbers. All right, $21 winner. So now we only need to rack $6 of this to get in the black. So let's take the $6 off. That leaves us $15 to bet. Let's go ahead and pick up that 5. So now we are even. 5, and there we go. That was a lucky roll. So $21 on that 5. What I'm going to do now is we're going to take $12, and I just took one from our chip rack, so we're down another $1, and we're going to increase the 6 to 30, and another $10 here. We're going to take that 5 up to a quarter, and we're going to rack the rest. So we're still doing good, but we need another hit, and we didn't get it. All right, so 7 out. So we did have $36 out there initially, and we got 35 here. So right now we're not technically ahead a lot. That was kind of a wash, but that's okay. So the $35 is right here. Put that there, and then we're going to change the dice out. So we got to set this back up. Remember, we're going to do an $18 6, an $18 8, and we're going to pick up a $5 yo. So $7 on the 61, $7 on the 43. These are hot bets. They're not on the any sevens. And we're going to do a $5 yo, and we're going to go to the next shooter and pick up my $35 winner. Dice are out. 9, center field 9. So that's going to be a loser. We're going to be starting out this one $26 in the hole. But we have 10 ways that we can win money. So let's see what happens. 6. All right, so there's 21. That's a $21 winner, so that's good. That gets us closer to the black, but we're not quite there yet. We're racking that. Remember, we're down 26. Now we're down 5. 8. All right, so now we're in the black. So there's $21 on that 8. Again, to make it even, there we go. It's going to take 3 hits to get positive money here. But now we're rolling for even money right now. 6. All right, $21. What this is all about is trying to build these up to the green level. So right now I've got to put another $1. So now we're down $1. Let's see. No, we're going to be down 3. No, we're just going to be down $1. I'm going to raise actually both of these. I'm going to go up a unit or on the 6 and the 8, and we're going to take the 5 to a quarter, and dice are out. Whoops, let me pick that up. Would have been an 8, but let's pick it up. 10 easy. No win, no loss. And a 5. All right, there's a $35 winner. So this is where it starts getting good for us. This is where it starts really making sense. We only need to bump this up to get the 6 and the 8 to a $30 level, $12. So I think the smart thing to do right here is to go ahead and bump those up and rack the rest. So we're going to do that. We're going to rack the rest, and we're going to be positive money now. So that third, I think that was the third hit. We need to be winning. So we don't know exactly what this shooter's going to do. So we're going to just go ahead and play it out and make sure we're getting some positive money. All right. $35 winner on that 5. Now, at this point, you can make a decision if you want to invest 15 on the 4, 15 on the 10. Remember, this is all about regressing when the points hit. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a $15 4 up, and I'm going to wait for another hit before I put another bet out there. 5. All right, $35. That's great. So we're nice. We're sitting great right now. So we could, at this point, you could regress. I choose not to. I choose to not regress, which burnt me just then. But if you chose to regress, then it would be fine. I was waiting on the point to be hit, so we lost all this money. But it really was the outcome of that shooter is that we are positive money. So that's good. So same thing. Get up with the $16 or an $18 8, $18 6, $5 yo. So let me get the 8 is now 18. The 6 is now 18. We got a $7.61, $7.52, and a $7.43, and a new shooter. Dice are out. So far, it's working out pretty good. Aces in both places. Now, the way this works, when you get snake eyes, of course, you lose the $26 that you have out here, but you win 35, so it's going to be a $9 winner. So we'll go ahead and rack that up. So far, not bad. And a 6. All right, so since we won the $9 and we hit the 6, we know we're going to be in the black now. But I'm going to go ahead and put this up. Remember, there's 26, so take 5 away. That leaves 21. So that's going to be our money. We're going to move this over to the 5. And because we want to stay in the black, we're going to go ahead and rack this up. Now we are ready to hit one of our 5s or an 8, but there's a 7. So we have $35 here, $33 there. So that's going to be a $2 winner. So not great, but we were in the black, so that shooter overall was profitable for us. So we've had 2 shooters that have been profitable so far. So now we got to get back out with the $7 on the 7s and the 11, the yo. So everything's set up, and dice are, whoops, drop the dice. Dice are out, and an 8. All right, so that's okay. I mean, the 8's not the greatest number to have, but at least you're only in at this point for $5. You're in the game for $5, and that's not a bad investment. You know, it could change. I mean, like 5's right there. We don't have a 5, so we could have picked a 5. And there's a 6 again, so that's a $21 winner. So we are still down. I think it's $6. I think I might have said 5. But I think it is 5. So we're going to go ahead and rack that. So we're in the black, pick up the 5, and now we are good to go. There's a 4, easy 4. So yeah, the regression of this, 7 out. All right, 7 out. So that's going to be a loss. There's 30, 35. So we do lose that, but we're in the black, so that's okay. It's not the greatest thing, but this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to buy time. We're trying to buy time for somebody to get a 15 roll. If they get a 15 roll on this and we hit some 6s and 8s in the beginning, then that means we're going to be able to stack these place bets. And after that, then we know we're going to be in positive money. All right, next shooter. It's the 5th shooter. And another 6. 6 easy. So we're hitting our 6s and our 8s. Whoops, I forgot to put money out there. Forgot to cap those. So 6 is going to be the point. Same game. Take the 5 away. And we have a $21 winner here. Rack that up. And I am going to move the 6 to the 5. And dice are out. 10 easy. Easy 10. So there's a 7 out. Hitting quick 7s is not really the best thing for this strategy. That's not the worst thing that can happen, but it's not the best thing either. So it's more of a treading water type of thing when you're just hitting those. That was a $2 winner, by the way. So I think we net lost on that one, probably $4. So that's not ideal, but that is part of it. You know, that's the exposure that you have. That was a quick 0.7 or at least 1 or 2 rolls. Dice are out. And a 6 easy. So it's nice. It's nice to hit those 6s or those 8s in one context, but in the other, it's like, man, those are so easily hit. And if the shooter, the biggest enemy to this strategy is if the shooter gets hot and starts hitting points, then that puts us going back $35 every time. This is not the greatest either, a quick 0.7, but it is a $2 winner on that one. So again, another $4 loser for us. Not where we're wanting to be, but not terrible. Again, we're buying time right now to see if this strategy is going to work. This strategy is all about that one hot shooter that gets on a roll and you being able to be present and betting when that hot shooter happens and not losing your bankroll before it does. There's a 7. We talked about this in the beginning. That's a 61 winner. That's a $105 winner. All of these other bets add to 90. So that's going to be a $15 winner. And we'll rack that. So not bad. Not bad when the 7 happens there. There's another one. So another come out 7. So there's 2 things that could be going on right here. This could be a super hot shooter that's about to hit all kinds of points. Or the 7s just decide to show up now. So right now we're up $30. Now we're about to add to that with another 21. So we could make the bet right now, but I choose not to. I want to get a little bit more idea of what's about to happen. Is the shooter about to be hot or not? You know, right now we're up $51. 5, all right, $21 winner. So now I'm getting a little bit more confidence. So might as well pick up the 9 and we'll rack the 6. And there's a 9, $21 winner. Now I'm getting a little bit more confident. I'm wanting to go ahead and grow that 8 a little bit. So we're going to take it up to 30. So I invested $1. We're going to take that 8 up to 30. And we're going to go ahead and take, what do you think, take the 5 up to 1/4. So now we're looking really good. Now we want 5s, 8s, and 9s. There's an 8. That's going to be a $35 winner. So 35 bucks. You can choose to do some things here. There's a 9 for 1/4, and why not pick up the 4 and then rack 10? We're looking good. This is what we want. And there's a 3. 3 craps. Doesn't do anything for us. Doesn't lose. Doesn't win. And there's a 9. That's a $35 winner. So this is exactly why you're in the game. This moment right here. We're going to take that 35, rack it, but I'm going to take 15 and put it on that 10. And now we are covered. It is time to play now. 8 easy, 35 bucks. Why not rack some? We've earned it. $35. Nice route. 9, another $35 winner. Gonna have to get some chips here. So another $35 winner. Why not rack it? Nice route. 5, another $35 winner. Now we're rocking. Okay, we are now rocking. So the next hit, I'm probably going to press. I could be half pressing now or something, but 7 out. So I was really hoping that we'd hit a 6, so I could regress that money. But the next thing that happened was that. So I got to put 35 down there. We're going to go one more shooter. We lose this, but that was a hot shooter. That's what we're in the game for. Didn't go terribly long, but it was long enough that we was able to pick up some bankroll, right? So we did start out with a $300 bankroll on this session. Going to go ahead and play one more shooter, and then we're going to see how it all plays out, because I want to keep the video in a manageable amount of time. So I want to go ahead and just say again, thank y'all for watching and subscribing and especially commenting. It's that collaboration that happens on the comment board that really makes these strategies better and gives us all a better chance to win. So here we go. Dice route. Last shooter. 4. Easy 4. So on the come out hop, that might have been less damaging to us. Here it's a $26 loser. Before, it would have not been as much. Now right here, if you really want to, you could go ahead and lay some odds down here. I'm not doing that right now. I just don't like that strategy right now because I don't know when to take the odds down. I'm really trying to figure that out. 10 easy 10, but you know, you could set up an iron cross instead of what I'm doing. There's a 4, and that's why, you know, sometimes that happens. So that's the reason I don't lay the odds. So we got to get back out there. We lost our 35 bucks. It could be a hot shooter and just take our bankroll that we just built away. So we want to be aware of that. If they continuously hit points, like they get 3 points, we might just say, you know what, we just don't want to continue to get beat up. 12 craps. This is another one of those moments. So that's a $26 loser. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave the bets out there. We'll take 26, put it up here. That's a $26 loser. So right now, this is definitely damaging our bankroll. It's something to keep in mind, something to be aware of. We got a little bit of something, but now we are going backwards. So you got to pay attention to your bankroll. 8 easy. So there's $21 of that 26. I look at it like that. I don't look at it like all the other losses that we had with this shooter. I look at it, the new roll, as being something. And here at this session, at this point, there's 36 here and 35 here. We actually lose $1 on the 7. So on that particular one, we lost. So let's go ahead and stop there. We'll go ahead and count what we have and see if we did make any progress. It looks like we did. So we started out with a $300 bankroll. There's 200. And there's 300. So there's what we started with. And then we've got 25, 50, 75, 90, 95, 100, 105, 106. So we did 8 shooters. 8 shooters, and we're up 106 bucks. Not bad. Not bad for 8 shooters. I wish that we'd have had a hotter shooter, but certainly this, oh crap, there's $35. Excuse me. So we add another $35 on that 106, which takes us to 131 plus 10, 141. So I think that's right, 35 plus 106, 141. So we're up to 141. So $141 winner on out of 8 shooters. That's not bad. 141 bucks. That's like 20 something bucks a shooter. So anyway, go ahead and if you like what you're seeing right here, again, hit that subscribe button down on the bottom right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.